Lopez, your Miss Q&A Intergalactic 2019 Final 6, and your Queen Philippines International 2019. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe all about Pageants PH. Thank you.
And it's an honor for me to be hosting this one-of-a-kind pageant in Isla del Fuego. Thank you very much. Now this time, why don't we start in warming in the evening, and let us give everybody a warm round of applause. This time, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our municipal mayor. Let us give a warm round of applause to the Honorable Richard Siquijor. Mayor, thank you very much for gracing this event. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce to us our panel of judges for tonight's competition, please welcome Mr. Fernando Jose Cata Jr.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed an honor and a distinct privilege to have been given the task of doing the honors of introducing these very important persons in tonight's event, the distinguished members of the Board of Judges, whom we specially invited, being known of their background and expertise in the field of beauty, talents, and brain. They are the ones who will be playing a very crucial role in tonight's event and will bring and give us the name of the lucky lady who will bring out the crown of the most coveted title of Miss Araw and Bayan and Siquijor 2019. We are likewise grateful to them for their presence and gracing this occasion as members of the Board of Judges. Judge number 1, my friends, is Miss New Fights of La Consolacion College, year 2006. Top finalist of Mascara Queen Bacolod of 2009. Presently, the Junior Assistant Manager of Metrobank. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present to you Judge number 1, Ms. Mabel Velia Sorda. Judge number 2, my friends, is the Medical Officer 3 of Siquijor Provincial BOH Office. She graduated medicine from Far Eastern University, NRMP, Manila. My friends, we are proud to present to you Judge number 2, Dr. Maylene M. Infante. Judge number 3. He used to be the host of Miss Araw and Bayan and Miss Siquijor Tourism in the early 20s. He graduated his Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English from Salman University in 1993. His Master's in Educational Management in 1998 and Doctor of Philosophy in 2010. At present, he holds the position of Professor 6 and currently the Dean of the College of Education and the Vice President for Academic Affairs of Siquijor State College. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present to you Judge number 2 and number 3, I mean, Dr. Steven J. Sumaila. Judge number 4 is the officer in charge of the Public Attorney's Office for the province of Siquijor and an alumni of the University of San Carlos College of Law. Ladies and gentlemen, Judge number 4, Attorney Francis Armin P. Imbong. Our next judge the same time, the chairman of the board of judges joined Araw sa FU in 2012. Miss Selka Gomageti in 2012 as top 6 finalist. Miss Sambongweta 2014 first runner-up. A certified international flight attendant by Frontier Aviation Academy. A resource speaker on personality development and youth empowerment and on how to become a flight attendant. A travel enthusiast and seasoned pageant judge. A former flight attendant of Qatar Airways, renowned as the world's best airline for 4 consecutive years, including this year. Miss Negros Oriental in 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, and I'm proud to present to you the chairman of the Board of Judges, Miss Grace Charmaine Pinjola. Thank you.
There we go. Thank you very much for introducing our panel of judges. And judges, thank you for assuming such challenging task. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you this. Are you now ready to see our candidates? Ladies and gentlemen, 8 lovely ladies will be vying for the most coveted crown. Who will become the next Miss Araw Bayan 2019? And now, let's welcome our candidates in the grand production number.
education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Our teachers help us acquire knowledge, skills, and virtue, which are very useful in our daily lives. They help us to become good human beings in society and good citizens of our country. Indeed, they are very important agents to bring transformative change. To all the teachers out there, my salute and gratitude to you. Once again, this is Emily Magallanes Padisco, your candidate number 1.
Sa maayong kamatasan, ako ay nagayong pagkatahuran kaninyo. May gabi, Siquijor! I am candidate Taulong Bayubay 14. I am your candidate number 2.
Politicians have a lofty sense and deep understanding of his or her role. Personally exemplify credibility, work for the common good, remain consistent, work for unity, capable of listening and without fear. All this for the serenity and beauty of the place they serve. A key to the progressive community. Maayong gabi, Siquijor. I am Angel K. Vinales, 16, and I firmly believe that no matter what shape or size you are, you should feel confident in your own skin. You should feel like a beautiful woman no matter what. Thank you.
Prosperity brings success, and success brings opportunity. I believe that prosperity is a mindset with expectation. Good evening, Siquijor! This is Blanche Belsuan, 17, proud and honored to represent Quezon Memorial Institute of Siquijor!
A pleasant greeting to everyone. Wind that blows into your heart and goes into your mind to make us to realize how the wind is important to our beloved community. Because I proudly believe that wind is composed of an air that gives us a fresh air and saves us away from polluted air. Wind that can bring us into the top of full of development, the top that we can say that we are fully developed, the development we can reach because of the wind. Good evening, everyone. This is Princess Micaela Martincilla Rubio, 15, your candidate number 5.
we do make changes. Whenever we make changes, we affect our environment. It is because our environment is a mirror of our actions. Thus, we must do good to our environment for our environment to be good to us. Good evening, Siquijor. This is Kizer Jane Ambon Bagel 15, your candidate number 6. One of nature's most beautiful creatures, whose beauty remains mysterious but truly fascinating, delicate yet hypnotizing. Mother Earth has given me wings to fly to reach the summit of my dreams. A creature that undergoes metamorphosis. I am the way to say that our environment is clean, green, beautiful and colorful. As we say, there are improvements and progress despite of the touch of technologies in this world. I am Ruth Ahias Bation, 16. It has always been my belief that every one of us are butterflies, soaring high to look forward as we dream for progress and positive change. This is your candidate number 7 from Punong High School saying, a pleasant evening to one and all. Thank you. When God created mankind, He created it for a reason. He had given each one of us talents and abilities to fulfill our duties and responsibilities. And it is only through living our full potential that we can make the best of life. Good evening, Siquijor. I am Griselle Ashley Absango Cortez, 17, and I am your candidate number 8, saying, never believe that a few caring people can change the world, for indeed, that's all we'll ever have. Thank you.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, let us give our candidates for the Miss Araw Bayan Siquijor 2019 a warm round of applause. Thank you very much, ladies, and we'll see you later. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I also believe that it is not just enough for you to be sitting there as an audience. It is also rightful for you to know what would be the basis of our panel of judges in choosing who will be the next Miss Araw Bayan and Siquijor 2019. Allow me now to read the guidelines and criteria for tonight's competition. Number 1, the contest is open to all secondary schools within the municipality of Siquijor. Each school must have one entry and the candidate must be a resident of the municipality of Siquijor. Each candidate is expected to perform within the bounds of decency and good taste and benefits the Filipino character. During the swimmer competition, the candidate must comply with the norms and standards set. Violation of rule number 4 is a 10-point deduction from the total score of violators. Rule number 4 again, ladies and gentlemen, is during swimwear competition, the candidate must comply with the norms and standards set by the committee. And of course, the criteria for judging would be beauty of face and figure. That includes physical appearance, exposure, and the entourage. Beauty of face, 40%. Poise and bearing, 30%. Communicative ability, 20%. And overall impact, 10%, totaling into 100%. And just for a quick information to our audience, our minor awards will be judged using the scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is the lowest and of course 10 is the highest. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will also be giving the major awards. We have the Miss Araw Bayan and Siquijor 2018, Miss Araw Bayan and Siquijor 2019, first runner-up, second runner-up, third runner-up, fourth runner-up, fifth runner-up, sixth runner-up, and seventh runner-up. Again, we are giving major awards to all our candidates for tonight's competition. And of course, the decision of the Board of Judges is deemed final and irrevocable. We would also like to say thank you very much to our guests, especially those who traveled massively from their places just to celebrate with us the 47th Araw Bayan celebration and just to watch the competition tonight. Thank you very much. This time, before we proceed in the next round of tonight's competition, we will be entertained by another intermission number to be given to us by the Baby Boys. Begin with candidates number 1. Emily Gentleman number 8 is Roselle Ashley.